Hello guys, it's Jonathan and welcome to another DeFi tutorial. Today we are going to learn everything that you need to know about BSCScan. We'll see how we can use this website to find interesting things on the Binance Smart chain, interesting wallets, transactions, smart contracts. Everything that you need to know about BSC is gonna be in this tutorial, so make sure to watch it in order to get better DeFi education and learn more about DeFi. And please consider subscribing to the channel because I have so many videos and I keep posting them all the time, these kind of great videos that I can give you better education about DeFi. But now we're gonna start and trying to understand what is BSCScan and how it can help us to do everything on the DeFi space on the Binance Smart chain. Because if you watch this channel or if you're watching this video, you're probably using PancakeSwap or PancakeBunny or Bakery Swap or 1inch or all these kind of decentralized apps, and BSCScan is crucial for your basically existence on the DeFi space on Binance Smart chain, and you have to know how to use it properly and how to read it and how to use this kind of website. So this guide is for you, and this is the main page of BSCScan. You can see here you have this kind of search bar when you can search addresses, tokens, contracts, transactions, everything you can search by hash. So you can search a wallet address, you can search transaction hash, and then it will get you to your desired search. Let's scroll down a bit, and here you can see some kind of summary of the BNB price, because BNB is the native token of Binance Smart chain. On Ethereum, blockchain, it's going to be Ether. On Polygon, it's going to be Matic. On Phantom, it's going to be FTM. The native token for the Binance Smart chain, the token that fuels all the transaction in BNB, and that's why it's the token that is presented right here, and you can see its recent price. You can see also the BNB market cap on Binance Smart chain. Bear in mind that this market cap is only on Binance Smart chain. There are some BNB tokens that are outside of Binance Smart chain. You have pegged tokens on Ethereum, you have tokens inside exchanges. So this is only the market cap inside Binance Smart chain, and it's $8 billion. So you can see here the amount of validators in the chain. You can see the latest block, the amount of transactions, the total transactions, which is a lot, 1 billion, no, it's, yeah, around 1 billion. 0.2 transactions, 55 transactions per second, the voting power, a lot of statistics and data about the chain itself, the Binance Smart chain. And here you can see the latest blocks. Every like 5 seconds there is a new block that is being added to the chain. You can see all the blocks and who validated it, how many transactions there was in this block, what was the block reward in terms of BNB fees to the validators, right? So it's like miners, but this is proof of stake authority. So the validators get BNB in exchange to validating the blocks. You can see here latest transactions, and this is the homepage. This is what you can find on the homepage on BSCScan. But this is less interesting. We want to go to the more interesting views. And one of the most interesting is the wallet views. So let's say you have your own wallet. You can put here on the address, on the URL bscscan.com/address, and then your wallet address, and you can go directly to the wallet view, or you can actually just search it here on the search bar. So now let's take a look at the wallet view and how it looks like and what kind of insights we can get out from this view. So this is the overview, this is the summary, and you can see the balance here. This is the balance of the BNB tokens that this wallet have, right? Because BNB is the native token, and this is the equivalent BNB value in US dollars. So you can see that this wallet has 0.047 BNB, and this is equivalent to $17.6 because one BNB worth $370. Okay, but don't confuse it with the other tokens that you have in your wallets. So in Binance Smart chain, you have this kind of BEP20 tokens. BEP20 is very similar to ERC20 on Ethereum, and you have different tokens on Binance Smart chain which are BEP20 tokens. These tokens, you will not see them here on the balance or the BNB value, but you will see them under tokens. If it's cake tokens, 1inch tokens, or bake tokens, doesn't matter. All the other tokens rather than BNB will be presented under this kind of tokens section. So if you open it up, you can see all the other tokens that this kind of wallet have. So this wallet have 9.8 BUSD token, which is the equivalent. This is the stable coin of Binance Smart chain. This is the Binance stable coin, like USDT of Terra or USDC or DAI. The Binance stable coin is BUSD, and this wallet has 9 of these tokens. This wallet also have around 20,000 WinK tokens that worth $9. He has some Cake tokens, he has some Auto tokens, Kalmar tokens, and now you can see a summary of the equivalent US dollar values of the tokens that this wallet have. Bear in mind that not all the tokens, you see there are more tokens at abfin.org, airstack.net, more tokens this kind of wallet have, but these tokens basically, BSCScan don't know what is their USDT or USD value, so it does not count them here on the summary. So sometimes not all of your tokens will be translated into dollars because BSCScan doesn't know all the tokens what's their dollars price. So in order to see your tokens, you basically go, you paste your wallet address, and you open here wallet, and you can see all the tokens that you actually have. Sometimes they will not be presented on your MetaMask wallet or on PancakeSwap, but here on BSCScan you can see all the wallets that you have. There will not be a missing token here. All the tokens that your wallet have will be right here. If we scroll down a little bit, you can see the transaction view. So this is the transaction that this wallet has sent or got. You can see here the transaction hash, the method. Every transaction is different. Sometimes it will be sending BNB tokens. So you can see this is a normal transaction that does not involve smart contracts, right? So you can see that this wallet sent 0.025 BNB tokens to this kind of smart contracts, and this is a different transaction that involves interaction with smart contract, calling a function in smart contract. You can see the block number, the time, from usually it will be from this wallet, the same wallet address that you can see right here in the URL, because these are transactions that this wallet has been sent to different wallets, and you can see the destination. You can see if it's out or in. So if someone sent BNB to this wallet, then you will see in, and if this wallet sent transaction out to a smart contract or it sent BNB to other wallet, you will see out. And you can see right here that this wallet sent deposit transaction, for example, to PancakeSwap main staking contract. So this wallet is staking some tokens. We don't know right now what are the tokens, but you can see here that the value is 0 BNB because probably through these transactions, this wallet send not BNB tokens but other tokens, and we cannot see it right here in the transaction views. All right. So if we want to see what kind of tokens, we'll have to get into the transaction itself, and that's what I'm doing right now. And now you can see the view of the transaction itself. You can see everything that related to this particular transaction. And the first and important thing is the transaction hash. You can see that it's success, which means that the transaction was validated and included in the block. This is the block number it was included into. This is the timestamp. It was around 9 minutes ago. It's sent from this wallet address to this kind of smart contract, PancakeSwap main staking contract. And actually here you can see that actually what happened is that this wallet staked 0.86 Cake tokens. So this wallet sent Cake tokens to the smart contract of PancakeSwap main staking contract. And if you click here, before, let's look at the value. The value is 0 BNB because it didn't send any BNB tokens, but it sent BEP20 Cake tokens. And this is the transaction fee. He paid 21 cents for this transaction to be validated. If you click here, see more, you will see more information like the gas limit, the gas used, and the gas price that he used for this transaction. And here, this is the most important thing. You can see the function itself that he called the smart contract. So this wallet called the deposit function, and he sent two parameters, PID, pool ID, and amount. You can click here, decode input data, and you can see that the pool ID is 432 and the amount is 0. So basically, wait, it doesn't make any sense. Something weird with this transaction, never mind. But here, if we change to logs, you can see here all the events that have been emitted through this transaction, all the logs for this transaction. You can see transfer, you can see another transfer and another transfer and another deposit, right? So you have 4 events that have been emitted through this transaction. So this is the transaction view where you can analyze transaction on BSCScan, every transaction that happened on Binance Smart chain. You can see it in the transaction view. Now we are going back to the wallet view, and right here, so here on the transaction, you will not see BEP20 tokens that are being sent in and out from the wallet, but you will have to change it here to BEP20 tokens transaction. If you change to BEP20 token transaction, you will see all the BEP20 tokens that are being sent in and out from this wallet. For example, you can see right now that 5 minutes ago, this wallet received 0.0002 cake tokens. And you can see that this token sent out and added liquidity is sent 4.16 BUSD. You see, it's out from the wallet to a smart contract. And here it's a mint. Every time you see 0x00000, this is super important. It means that new tokens has been minted to this wallet. You see the in right here, so you see 000, it's basically an address that does not exist, to this wallet. So this wallet, tokens has been minted to this wallet, and which kind of tokens? PancakeSwap liquidity pool tokens. That's what happened when you add liquidity to PancakeSwap. You send your tokens. In that case, you can see that this wallet sent out PolygonScan tokens, PMON tokens, and BUSD. You see, he sent to the smart contract of PancakeSwap v2 PMON BUSD, sent PMON and BUSD, and in exchange, this kind of smart contracts minted for him 1.05 PancakeSwap liquidity pool tokens that are equivalent to the PMON and BUSD that he provided. And later on, he can come to the smart contract and claim his BUSD and PMON tokens when he gives back this kind of liquidity pool tokens. So this is basically the BEP20 tokens transaction, and where you can see every BEP20 tokens transaction that this wallet was involved in, if it's inside or outside tokens. All right. So this is the wallet view, and this is the most important things that I wanted to show you, so you can learn how you can view your wallet or other wallets on BSCScan. Now the last view, which is also very, very important, this is a different view. It's the smart contract view. On BSCScan, you can basically see smart contract, you can read the transactions for the smart contracts, the token transfer, and you can actually read and write to this kind of smart contracts. You can read their code, you can read their function, read data from these smart contracts, and you can also write data and to the blockchain and interact with these smart contracts through BSCScan. All right, but we don't have time, so the writing and interacting with the smart contracts through BSCScan, we'll have another dedicated tutorial for this kind of ability. But now let's take a look. This example of a smart contract, you see that smart contracts have the same addresses as normal wallet addresses. So it's the same format of the wallet address, but in that case, you can see the difference here, that this is contract. And if you go here, you can see that this is address. This is the difference. Once you see contract, you understand that this address is associated with a smart contract rather than a normal wallet. And here you will see overview about the contract. You can see the name of the contract. This is the main staking contract of PancakeSwap. So anytime you stake tokens on PancakeSwap, or maybe withdrawing tokens from PancakeSwap, then you're interacting with this kind of smart contract. And you can see here the balance. Right now, this contract does not have any BNB tokens. The BNB value is 0, but the tokens, look, this is $3.4 billion. You can see this contract holds a lot of cake tokens. It holds, because all the staking, all the people who are staking cake tokens, they are staking them in these smart contracts, and this smart contract holds $3.4 billion worth of cake tokens, which is 171 million cake tokens. And he has more tokens like USD, ETH, but this is not only the tokens that he holds, because he holds as well a lot of liquidity pool tokens. You don't see it right here. You need to click here show more. And now if we scroll down, or maybe let's expand it, and let's scroll down, you see these ones. These ones are PancakeSwap liquidity pool tokens, PancakeSwap LP tokens, because people are staking liquidity pool tokens to the smart contracts to get extra cake rewards. So all these kind of liquidity pool tokens worth a lot of money, but BSCScan does not know how to translate them to US dollar values. So for example, this liquidity pool token, this is the liquidity pool token of, let's take a look at the contract itself. This is liquidity pool token for the BAN token. So you can see there is BNB and BAN. There is $33,000 in this kind of liquidity pool tokens, and this contract holds this kind of liquidity. All right. So this is the tokens holding of a smart contract. You can take a look at it right here. And this is all the tokens. You can see always who is the contract creator, because every contract someone deployed it to the blockchain, and you can see here the creator address and the transaction that the contract was deployed. So we can get into the transaction itself, and we can see that this contract was deployed 363 days ago, almost 1 year ago, because in 2 days it's the PancakeSwap birthday. So you can see actually that the main staking contract has been deployed exactly almost 1 year ago, and this is the deployer. You can see who deployed it. This is the PancakeSwap deployer. You can get into his wallet and browse his wallet, right? So yeah, now let's go back to the contract itself, and let's take a look what kind of information we can read about this kind of contract. So this kind of view is the transactions. This is all the transactions that this contract is involved in, and you can see that there are a lot of transactions, because anytime someone deposits or withdraw from the staking of PancakeSwap, he basically sending transaction to this kind of smart contract. So you can see that 16 seconds ago, 16, 25, 28, 48. This contract is very, very active because people are all the time sending transaction to these contracts. You can see here the method: deposit, 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 leave staking, enter staking. So you see people are calling functions in these methods or functions in the smart contract. Now, internal transactions, we're not going to cover it here because it's a bit too technical, maybe in another tutorial, but let's move on to BEP20 token transactions. So you can see basically all the transfers, same as the wallet address, at the wallet view that we watched before. So every time someone is sending tokens, BEP20 tokens to the smart contract, you will see it right here. And every time this contract is sending out tokens, you will see it right here. So here, for example, you can see that this contract sent out 100 cake tokens because probably someone withdrew his cake tokens from the smart contract. In that case, someone deposited $4,000 cake tokens to the smart contract. So the smart contract received those kind of cake tokens. And this is actually the same view that we saw before in the address. Just in that case, it's the smart contract and not a normal wallet. And you can see people are sending liquidity pool tokens because they stake their liquidity pool tokens in the smart contract. And this is basically the BEP20 transaction view. And now the most important and interesting view is the contract view. In this view, you can actually see the code of the smart contract, the code, the solidity code that operates this kind of smart contract. And this is here on the section code. You can see the contract name, you can see the solidity version, the compiler version. And if you scroll down, you can see here the source code. All the code that actually operates this smart contract. You see here there are a lot of imports. So on basically on Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum EVM code, compatible code, when you import library and you import other smart contracts and you deploy your smart contracts, it redeploys all the interfaces for this kind of smart contracts. So you can see that this contract uses safe math, and he uses different libraries. He uses BEP20 tokens. He uses address library, different libraries, but you need to scroll down to get to the actual code. So I'm scrolling and down right here. Let's get more down. Yeah, there we go. Let me find the contract. Yeah. it starts right here. This is the contract. So you can see right here, this is the contract. This is the MasterChef smart contract, and you can see some comments right here that the developers of PancakeSwap wrote. MasterChef is the master of cake. He can make cake and he is a fair guy. Note that it's an ownable and the owner wields tremendous power. The ownership will be transferred to a governance smart contract once cake is sufficient, distributed, and the community can show to govern itself. Have fun reading it. Hopefully it's bug free. God bless. Right, so this is contracts that hold around $4 billion, more than $4 billion. All the total value locked on PancakeSwap is inside this MasterChef smart contracts, and the developer who wrote it, have fun reading it. Hopefully it's bug free. God bless. All right, we need the help of God right here. Now, read contract, you can actually read data from these functions of the smart contract. So you can see the cake token address, cake per block, developer address, all the variables that are inside, or the functions, the read functions, the view functions for the smart contract. You can call them right here and get information about the smart contract. And write contract right here, which we will cover in another tutorial how we can do it. You can actually send transactions and interact with the smart contract using BSCScan. So you can connect your wallet here and call to different functions: deposit, dev, emergency withdrawal, enter staking. You can interact them. Instead of using PancakeSwap, you can use BSCScan to do it directly with a smart contract. But this is for another tutorial. So this is the most important thing that I wanted to show you in BSCScan. Hopefully after watching this guide, you will be able to use BSCScan to look at your wallets, look at transactions, maybe look at smart contracts, read some contracts, track transactions, track tokens transfers. And I hope this guide was good fundamentals and good basics for you in order to start using BSCScan. All right. So first of all, I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos and learning with me here about DeFi and blockchain and Solidity and smart contracts and everything. So thank you so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. And please consider subscribing if you like my content, and click this like button. It really helps to the YouTube algorithm to expose this kind of good content to many more people. So smash that like button and tell your friends about this channel so everyone can learn about DeFi and decentralized finance and crypto and BSCScans and everything else. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.